After spending the night with a woman he'd just met, a man woke to find his phone missing. The woman had locked it in a safe to prevent him from sneaking away. She insisted he spend more time with her before she'd give him the key. Having no choice, he complied until she eventually fell into a satisfied sleep. Only then could he open the safe and retrieve his phone. That evening, as Jack and his wife were getting ready for bed, they heard a sudden noise from upstairs. Jack quickly grabbed a baseball bat, preparing for confrontation. Without warning, a mysterious figure in black attacked him from behind. Jack desperately fought to push away the attacker's gun. Seizing an opportunity, Jack managed to knock the assailant down. The wounded attacker immediately fled the scene. Police arrived shortly thereafter, but what Jack never expected was that the sheriff handling his case would be the same beautiful woman he'd encountered the night before. When she saw Jack, her expression was equally horrified. Fearing his wife might discover his indiscretion, Jack began to panic. Before he could say anything, the female sheriff requested to examine the bedroom alone with his wife, making Jack even more nervous. Upon entering the bedroom, the sheriff immediately noticed the disheveled clothes by the bed. Her preliminary assessment: this wasn't a simple home invasion robbery, it had all the markings of an attempted murder. She told Jack to contact her if he remembered anything relevant. Relieved she hadn't exposed their encounter, Jack breathed easier. However, the very next morning, he sought out Sheriff Laura again. Though she initially thought he might have remembered something important about the case, he was actually concerned about their one-night stand. Laura assured him she wouldn't tell his wife about their affair, which finally put Jack's mind at ease. 3 days later, the sheriff approached Jack with new leads. She took him to a beachside vacation villa complex and handed him binoculars, directing his attention to the fourth house. Confused, Jack peered through them, only to discover his business partner vacationing inside. Then, a familiar figure appeared. Jack was completely shocked. It was his wife. He couldn't believe his eyes. The sheriff revealed the devastating truth. The person who tried to kill him that night had been hired by his business partner and wife. Their motive was clear: if Jack died, his wife would inherit his shares in the company. Jack was furious, but they still lacked concrete evidence. They would need to wait for the right moment to act.